we've got our second release of the NHL 94 anniversary event in Hockey Ultimate Team, which also came with some more free cards that we can obtain. So we'll break all that down, as well as all the new Master Set players. I apologize for the slight delay. I was in New York this last weekend for the North American Championships in NHL 24, but let's get into the latest event. Let's start first with the Master Set players, including this electric 94 overall Felix Potvin. Finally, someone who grew up in Southern Ontario, who likes the Leafs, gets a rock-solid Felix Potvin card. Now, however, much like all other goaltenders that aren't Ben Bishop and 6'8", it's going to be tough to use him in-game, especially at this point because everyone's got 99 shooting. However, he does have light work, which is one of the best abilities, as well as showstopper, 99 speed, everything that you'd want, except for the fact that he's 6'1", 195. You can make the best Leafs theme team ever this year. Next up is Phil Housley, the 94 overall, 5'10", 185, left-handed defenseman. He's got two-way and offensive defenseman, as well as playmaking, shooting, and accelerator boost. Gold elite edges, thunderclap, quick pick, and tape to tape. Very good skater at 95 speed, 95 excel with accelerator boost, so he can go up to 97. Max shot, hand stats are great. Body checking is a little low, however. He does have quick pick, which again I think is a good defensive ability for sure. There are far better other left-handed defensemen though, just because, you know, lower defensive awareness, has good but not the best skating, and no body checking ability makes it tough on someone who's 5'10". Gary Roberts is up next, the 6'2", 215 left-handed winger. He's got power and two-way forward, as well as defensive checking and shooting boost. He's got 95 speed, acceleration, agility, and balance with 92 endurance. He's got a good shot in the mid-90s, hand stats as well. Much more physical, however. 95 body checking, 95 defensive awareness and stick checking. Goal close quarters, not necessary. No contest is okay. Born leader is great on someone who hits a lot. And then he's got back at you. So just a really fun card. Going to be relentless on the forecheck, that's for sure. And really hard to knock off the puck. And then finally, we've got the 94 Mario Lemieux. 6'4", 230 with sniper and power forward, as well as playmaking, shooting, and agile dangler boost. It's a great centerman version of Mario Lemieux. He's got gold quick draw, elite edges, puck on a string, and unstoppable force. With 96 speed and excel and agility, maxed out shot, maxed out hand stats, face-offs 99. He's 6'4", 230, so his body checking doesn't matter all that much. This is a fantastic Mario Lemieux card. In all honesty, better than the power-up icon if you are going to play him at center. Obviously, the power-up icon will continue to improve. However, this 94 Mario Lemieux is fantastic. Now, because we do have all 8 of the Master Set player items now, we can go ahead and make the 90 overall Jeremy Roenick by trading in all of the Week 1 and Week 2 power-up players at their lowest overall to get the new 90 overall Jeremy Roenick. And like I mentioned in the last video, this is a card that is worth it for the rest of the game. At 6'1", 205, he's got good size, and while he's only 95 overall, he's 99 speed, acceleration, agility, 99 shot, 99 body checking, 99 face-offs. Everything that you would want to be at 99 is at 99, even though he is only 95 on the face of the card. Gold unstoppable force is great, make it snappy is as well, even has truculence and edges. This is definitely a card that I would try and make regardless of the position of my team. There's just not going to be that many more elite cards in the next month or so that are better than Jeremy Roenick. There will be team of the season, but until they get to 99, those cards aren't going to be better than Jeremy Roenick, if that makes sense. Now, we also got a second week of objectives that nets you a various amount of event collectibles, but they also give you a few free cards. Again, another 87 overall in Jimmy Carson, some players packs, and more event collectibles. Now, the thing I want to mention here is that if you just do these few objectives to get the free cards every objective path, so like the 87 Jimmy Carson by winning 4 games. In week 1, you could get the 87 overall Andy Moog for 4 shutout wins in rivals, champs, or squad battles. So even if you don't go all the way through and complete everything, you're still getting 87 overall cards that you can trade in for future events like team of the season. So make sure you're at least taking advantage of that. Now, completing this entire objective path will actually net you a 94 overall Joel Otto card. Now, he's got great size at 6'4", 220. He's a right-handed centerman. He's got power and two-way forward, as well as defensive, playmaking, and checking boost. 94 speed, excel, 95 balance, mid-90s shooting, 95 body checking, 95 defensive awareness, 95 face-offs as well. So can be a very good center, especially with that size. Nothing unbelievable about this card. He is a free 94 overall player, though, and definitely a card that if you were to grind out and get, is still going to be impactful for you. Here's the issue. 94 overall should be difficult to obtain. I don't disagree with that. However, 300 shoulder checks, 60 sweep checks, like they make no sense. Was Joel Otto known for sweep checks in NHL? 175 backhand shots. Why is it 175? And even worse, 55 bottom right corner goals or 64 one-timer goals. Like, that's extremely difficult to do, and you have to do it with a 94 anniversary player item. I get making it difficult, but I'll be honest with you. Why is it 64 one-timer goals? His highest in a season in his entire career was 25. Like, these just don't make any sense towards the actual player that you're working towards. It's just, here's an arbitrary number to make it difficult to get the card. He scored 195 goals in his career, so make it 195 goals total with these cards, like with these event objectives. Or Calgary Flames. Like, there's all these ways to track things now. These are just simply seeming to be thrown together. So, just not a fan of how the objectives are being used. I can't complain about a free 94 overall card, but these objectives are going to take you forever. On to some of the player items that you can acquire. We've got the 85 Nick Kyprios. I actually love his show, Kipper and Born. I listen to it every day. This is kind of a cool card. He does have Enforcer forward, gets up to 90 speed. It's a free card, like, so, you know, nothing crazy here. The 86 Guy Bear, again, a card that was in NHL 94, but not one you're going to want to use, obviously, in game unless you're a Ducks fan. Shane Corson. I got to meet him in person. Grinding forward and speed boost. Again, just way too slow at this stage of the game. Michael Pavanko from the Washington Capitals. 92 speed and excel. He's got playmaking forward and shooting boost. Tape to tape, puck on a string, and elite edges. Again, not a card you're going to want to use. However, you can trade him in for objectives or just event collectibles. Steve Thomas at 89 overall. 5'11", 185. Man, a lot of players from my childhood from this event. 92 speed, excel. 91 agility. So again, not a very great skater. Close quarters is way too expensive, I think, at this stage of the game. Backhand beauty and puck on a string are okay and fun, but just again, another event card. Yurke Lume, the left-handed defenseman, has got two-way and offensive, as well as accelerator and shooting boost. Accelerator would give him 96 speed. This is actually a sneaky decent card at 94 speed, 96 excel. Gold Heat Seeker, shutdown, quick pick, and elite edges. Great abilities on this card, and 90 body check. This is actually a very good left-handed defenseman card. Man, one of the Bash brothers, Ulf Samuelsson. Who remembers Ulf Samuelsson and Adam Foote, man? What a pairing. Shooting boost, checking boost, as well as defensive and two-way. 93 speed, excel, and agility. 92 balance. He's got great body checking and defensive awarenesses at 93. Can get up to 96. Gold truculence, awesome. In reverse, thunderclap, you don't need to use. And shutdown doesn't stack with truculence, so all you need is this, and you've got a great left-handed defenseman card. And then Brandon Shanahan with the St. Louis Blues. Great skater at 94 speed, 95 excel, 92 agility. You're looking to replace his team builder card from earlier in the year. Checking and shooting boost. Again, gold close quarters. I think it's just, there's better abilities now for the cost. Snappy's great. Back at you is really fun, as is Unstoppable Force. So a really good right-handed winger card if you are looking for someone a bit bigger. Now, don't forget, there are live moments you can complete for anniversary collectibles, as well as some premium packs. Nothing great here, though. However, just some more free stuff that you can grab. Again, don't forget that HUT Rush is actually offering some decent cards if you can complete it quickly. 85 Brian Bradley, that you can get to work towards those event objectives. Steve Duchesne at 87 overall. Like I mentioned, to get 300,000 points is very quick by doing the objectives, and that's just another 87 overall card you can trade in for Team of the Season, which has to be coming soon. More event collectibles, and then down to the end, the power-up collectible. Taking a look at the sets, like I mentioned, I think it is worth it to do the 8 collectible trade-ins to get Jeremy Roenick. If you can make it cheaper by doing objectives, I'd recommend it. I think this Jeremy Roenick card is just going to be useful for the remainder of the game, so it is a half-decent value for you. One I'd recommend doing. I'm curious, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of week 2 from this event, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.